Hey everyone, my name is Heba and welcome back. I've got the SUQQU Summer 2023 collection in front of me and I'm kind of excited of trying these out because this is something new for SUQQU to do with some of the eyeshadows and the blush and the lipsticks. So yeah, I can't wait to try these out. So I'm going to put a picture of what the collection consists of. I did pick up most of the products, especially the ones that's been released now. So again, this is the Summer 2023 collection. It is limited edition. And it's inspired by the glistening shine of opal bathed in a bright summer light. It contains sophisticated duochrome colors that change with the movement and different angles add a vibrant jewel-like luster for a polished summer look. And they are all enclosed in a limited edition beautiful white packaging complemented by multicolored textures of pearlescent glitter. This collection has 2 signature color eye palettes, and each one of those contain a new formula with the duochrome shade in there, so can't wait to try those. Has 2 pure color blushes, and that's also different because you can see that it has the swirls with different colors in there. 2 marble color lipsticks, and I believe this is a new formula for them. The eyeshadows, blushes, and lipsticks are available now. Now the ones that will be released in June, I believe, are the treatment wrapping lip, and I believe those are lip glosses. I don't know if I'll be picking those up. And 3 nail polish, which I won't pick up because I'm trying to take a break from putting nail polish on my fingers. I was putting dip on my fingers and yeah, I just need to take a break from putting those on. So that's why you kind of see nubby little fingers here with broken fingernails. This collection does look really pretty and very different from SUQQU, and I love the SUQQU formula. So let's take a look at the signature color eyes. Again, there are 2 of them. And one thing that's different is the packaging. It does come in the white pearlescent packaging. I hope you can see that there without the glare of the window. So I hope that you can see it does kind of glisten from green to pink, kind of like a pearlescent shade. And if you're new to SUQQU, this is what the original packaging looks like in the black and gold. So there we go, there it is side by side. Looks to be the same size. So instead of the black and gold, we have white and silver, and of course SUQQU standing straight and tall on the side there. Let's take a look at 125, which the main colors here is that prism green and a matte brown. This set features iridescent colors that change from green to brown orange, and a matte brown for natural depth and contour. This contains pearls with an impressive shimmer and softness. So I'm going to swatch the first one here, which is more or less like a topper shade. It does kind of have a little bit of a peachiness to it. Hope you can see that. And then let's go into this one, very creamy. The formula from SUQQU is very nice. So this is the matte brown. We kind of build that up because it's more like my skin tone. Again, this one does have like a little bit of a peachy undertone. Now let's swatch this duochrome shade. They call it a prism green. Let's put you here. All right, hope you can see the shift there. Oh, that's going to be very pretty on top of that, I think. And then this deep brown shade here. All right, that's pigmented. Kind of looks like it has a little bit of blue in there. I think like a navy. All right, can't wait to try that one on my lids. Now let's take a look at 126, which has a prism purple and a matte mauve. This features a mellow matte mauve shade that creates a beautiful harmony with the iridescent tones of the ombre purple pink shimmer, layered to create a seasonal look. Oh, and let me mention this, with each palette you do get 2 little brushes in here. I haven't tried these. This one is more of a felt tip brush, and this one's more of a bristle brush. Let me bring it in closer so you can see. So yeah, these are the 2 brushes that are in each palette. Now let's swatch 126, and of course this is the topper shade. Let's put you there. Oh yeah, you can see a little bit of purple in there. Very pretty. Now let's go into this matte mauve shade. Okay, that one's a little bit on the cooler side, so I guess this is a cooler palette. Now let's try this prism purple, the duochrome shade. And there's that prism shade. Oh wow. That's pretty. This one does have a little bit more, I guess, more meat to it than this prism green shade. And of course this deep mauve shade here. All right. So here are the swatches of the 2 palettes, 125 and 126. You can see this one's a little bit warmer than this one. This is a lot cooler. So I'm going to do the eyes first. And I'm going to put a palette on each eye. And then we'll talk about the blushes and swatch them, and then the lips. So let's play with the eyes first because, yeah, I want to see what they look like. I'm gonna go in with the Sonia G Blender Pro, and let's go in with this matte brown here, the lightest one first. And place you in the outer corner first, just to look at the pigmentation. It's there. And then bring you into the crease, all the way in. And that's it. Wow, and that is a pretty brown shade. Very pretty. I'm gonna build it up just a little bit more. Now let's go in with this darker shade here that kind of looks almost navy, if you will. And using the BK Beauty 112, and let's put you in the outer corner. Wow, this is pigmented. Yeah, but wow, that did blend out very nice. And it's not, you know, blotchy. Because sometimes with the blue shade on me, it can be a little blotchy. But this one, not bad. Now let's use my finger and use this Prism Green shade. Put you, of course, on the lid. All the way into the inner corner. Just kind of fuse those two shades together. Very pretty. Let me use a small flat shader brush and going back into that green shade and just kind of bring it up to my crease. And more to the inner corner because of my big fingers can't get into that tight space there. Now let's go into this topper shade and top that shade. And hopefully it will really make it pop. And then going back in with the first brush and just blend everything out. And then blend out the outer corner shade. I don't have any product on there because that one is pretty pigmented. Just wanna kind of blend it out a little bit more. All right, now let's go into this purpley mauve shade here, 126. And you know, I do need to clean my brushes. I'm trying to find a clean brush. All right, I think I found one. This is the Sonia G Classic Crease. And let's go into this mauve shade. Again, I always like to place it in the outer corner just to kind of see the pigmentation. And then I blend it out from there. Oh yeah, this shade is a little bit more cooler. And I know this eye always gives me a hard time because it's a little bit looser than the one on my left, but it's still very pretty. It doesn't look, you know, dirty on my lids, on my skin tone. Next, I'm gonna use this small brush. It's by BK Beauty. I believe it's the Angie Hot and Flashy collab, A504. And let's go into the deep mauve shade. Again, I'm gonna place that in the outer corner just to check on the pigmentation. Okay, that's not too bad, so I'm going to go in a little bit more, and I'm going to bring that into the center of my lid. Now let's go into this Prism Purple here, and I'm going to place that one on my lid. That's going to be really pretty. So let's put you. Yeah, it looks kind of like, I don't know, mermaid color. And since I put it on top of that matte shade, it does give it a little bit more oomph. I hope you can see that there. Then how it looks in the inner corner. Now let's use the topper shade and again place that on, and let's go with just more in the inner corner. All right, not bad. 126 with that Prism Green is very pretty, and so is this one, but on my skin tone, I don't know. It does look a little ashy, but I'll finish putting the rest of my makeup on, do my eye makeup, and hopefully that will kind of, you know, make it a little bit less ashy. But yeah, let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll play with the blushes and lipsticks. Finished doing the eye makeup, and what do you think? Which side do you like better, or which palette do you like better? Kind of like them both, but I like 125 a little bit more. 126 has a beautiful purple mauve shade, but it's a little bit on the cooler side for my skin tone. But it's very pretty, and once I finish, you know, doing the eyeliner and the mascara, it doesn't look very ashy on me. But still very pretty, and the formula of the SUQQU shadows, they are top notch. Very smoothing, very pigmented. I mean, you can see the different shades that I placed, the two matte shades here and here. And what I placed underneath my eyes is I went ahead and used the brushes that came in this palette and just applied pretty much all the shades underneath my eyes. The light matte shade all over underneath my eyes, and of course the deeper matte shade in the outer corner. And then I placed the shimmers in the inner corner. Again, with this palette 126, use the same brushes. And then with the light mauve shade, place that all over underneath my eyes. And the dark mauve shade, outer corner. and the duochrome in the middle, and the copper shade in the inner corner. And not bad. And I have to say, you know, as I'm looking at it more, the metallics, the duochrome shades are very smoothing, not very glittery. There's no glitter in it. And they're both very pretty. You know, I'm starting to like this one too. I think if I deepen up the outer corner with maybe a warm brown shade, I think that look would be very pretty because that purple prism shade is very nice. And so is this green one too. Both have a pretty shift to it. Okay, let's get to the blushes. So again, there are two blush in this collection, 140 and 141. And these are a matte blush with a high intensity alongside a glowing translucent highlight shade, made in a marble pattern to emulate the multifaceted natural brilliance of gemstones. So again, with the packaging comes in that pearlescent cover. So here's what the original packaging for the blush with black and gold. And now we have white and silver. And they are a little bit thinner than the eyeshadow palettes. There you go. But let's check out the first one, 140. This one's a matte brown blush with beige and light green highlights for a natural contouring look. And then let's show 141, a matte berry red blush combined with a sweet blue tinge pink and light blue highlights to add a subtle nuance to your complexion. Yeah, that is very pretty. I do like the marbling effect there. And I hope you can see that it does have SUQQU embossed. I don't know if it's embossed or just printed over there on the side. But I do like the marbling effect with these blushes. Very pretty. Let me show you one of the original blushes. This one is 139. Very pretty. And this one's my new favorite blush. It has that beautiful mauve-y, kind of a shimmery look to it. And this one came in the last collection, the pre-summer collection. I believe it was the Sunflower Wander. And I've been reaching for this blush a lot. But let's check out the new ones. Maybe I might find a new favorite here. Let's go in with 140 first, the one with the browns and the greens. Again, here's the marbling effect. And let me go ahead and swatch you. And that word SUQQU is not embossed. That was just an overlay and it quickly went away when I swatched it. Okay, this one may be a little light. Okay, I think this one's going to be more of a highlight for my skin tone. Yeah, and let me go ahead and swatch 141 next to it just to kind of see. This one's a pretty pink shade. Okay, let's hope they show up as blushes on me because I think these would be more like a highlight. Oh, and again, these palettes do come with a brush, which I'm not going to use. I'm going to go in with my favorite blush brush. This is by Sonia G, and this is the Face Pro. So let's go in with 140. I'm going to just give it all over. And just what I thought. Couldn't really see it on my skin. It's like a powder actually. Not wearing any bronzer or any powder, but yeah, this one really cannot see it on my skin. I mean, this will be pretty if you want like a no makeup look, just adding a little bit more, but yeah, it's more of a highlighter, I think, for me. Okay, let me wipe this brush off and let's go in with 140. Again, let me just go all over with it. This one may have some color to it. Yeah, this one does have some color to it. But again, it's more of a highlighter. But you can see the berry tone on this one, but you can't see much on this side. So if you're my skin tone or deeper, these blushes will be more of a highlight. That's a shame too, because I really wanted these to work, because I like the marble look to it and, you know, the multi-colors in here. This one has the blue, this one has the green, but yeah, it's more of a highlight for me. So just for fun, let's go in with my favorite blush. This is 139. And let's just go over top. Yeah, see, you can see more of a color here. Let's go ahead and even both sides out. And you know what? Let me go in with the fan brush and let me use this one as a highlight. I mean, this is a nice highlighting shade. It's not, you know, in your face where it gives you that streak that you can see from space, but it's very subtle. Let me go ahead and put underneath my brow bone or brows. And let's go in with 141 and use that as a highlighter. Yeah, very subtle. It's not very, you know, sparkly, but it does have a shimmer to it. And place you underneath the brows. Okay. Yeah, the blushes, So far, not my favorite. My favorite one is this one that I just placed on top, 139, that mauve shade, very pretty. Okay, well, let's go with the lipsticks now. Now, this one is a new formula. It does have, the same packaging, the white pearlescent shift there. Like a stunning opal, these two limited edition colors with different textures are mixed to create soft, nuanced shades with a smooth, versatile texture. And here's the lipstick from the last collection, the Sunflower collection, so you can see it's a little bit different and taller. I don't know if I can see if it's the same size because the writing is so small. Yeah, it is a little bit smaller. It's 3.4 grams compared to 3.7. So you do get a little bit less product in the new one. But again, black and gold in the old, white and silver in the new. Let's go with 101 first. And it, again, that marbling effect there like the blushes. And this is an effortless soft beige marbled with a sheer light green to create a chic brown. And I do love a brown lipstick. So again, this is a new formula. It's a satin finish. And there's 101. And here's the marbling effect on this one, 102. And then 102 is a deep brown red mixed with sheer purple for a soft, gorgeous rose red tone. And here are the two lipsticks, 101 and 102. So far, I think 102 will show up on me, but let's try them. And I kind of like how there's an eyeshadow, a blush, and a lipstick in the same tones. Let me show you what I mean, because with the eyeshadows, you have the green and the browns. In the blush, again, green, brown. And the lipstick, green, brown. Let me see if I can try to put it all. Yeah, I don't think I can put all three together. I can do the blush and the eyeshadow together. And the eyeshadow and the lipstick together. And let's go ahead and do the mauve purple. The eyeshadow and the blush. And the blush and the lipstick. So let's apply the lightest one first, 101. Okay, here's one swipe. Let me kind of build it up a little bit more. Actually, it's not bad. It is pigmented and you can see a little bit of a sheen to it. And I just need a lip liner, but this one's not bad. It's a lot better than the blush, I have to say. Okay, now as taking it off, you can see a little bit of the green. There is some green sparkles there. I hope you can see that. But yeah, there is a little bit of a sparkle in this formula. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's go into 102. Okay, one swipe. This one's pretty. This one's pretty. This looks like, my lips. Let me build it up some more. Yeah, this one's pretty. I do like this one. Actually, I like them both. They each have, a different look to it. All right, so here is the finished look using the SUQQU Summer 2023 collection. And I have to say, love the eyeshadows. The formula, very pretty. Love the dual chromes. And I do like the purple palette, 126. Very pretty. And of course, this one with the green, the dual chrome green shade, 125. Very pretty. The match just blend out. Very smoothing. Love the metallic shades. Also very smoothing. It's not very, glittery, where it emphasizes my textured lids. And yeah, actually, I like both palettes. The blushes, not so much. The blushes didn't even show up on me. They're more like a highlighter. And 140, the one with the brown and the green, probably could use that more for a powder all over the face. But the blushes, yeah, they didn't work out for me. If you're my skin tone or deeper, these won't work out as blushes. Highlighter, powder, yes. But as blushes, no. And that's a shame because I did like the marbling effect, the concept of it. But yeah, until they can come up with a deeper color, then I'll give that one a try. But these, not so much. Do like the lipsticks in both shades too. 101, even though it was a little light, doesn't look too ashy or, gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Where the lipstick is too light and washes me out. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't wash me out. If I just use the right lip liner, I think it's very pretty. The formula of these lipsticks are very nice. And this one, 102, love this kind of like a mauve-y, kind of like my lips, but better. And the slip of the lipstick's very nice, very creamy. But yeah, love the eyeshadows, love the lipsticks, the blushes, not so much. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video of me trying on the new SUQQU Summer 2023 collection. Wish the blushes worked, but that's okay, that's okay. There's always gonna be some fails in there. But anywho, if you liked and enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.